Hello guys and welcome back to Reborn with Michael Watson. Today's video is going to be about it is so much easier to get caught up in reality than it is to remember this wonderful truth that our thoughts and our feelings create our reality. And so today we're going to talk about that, the best way to ignore your reality and create a faith in your future. Okay, and I think this is going to be a really good video, guys, because I'm really just going to dive into the subject. I haven't made a video for a couple of days because of various things going on with me. Been really busy helping many clients. Also, I've had to fly over to England again, so I'm here again today. So I'm making the video from the hotel. Do please make sure to like, share and subscribe. Join my free Facebook group. Link is in the description. We're helping people heal and create there, so it's fantastic. So one of my favourite quotes here from Dr. Joe, actually, and I think it's one of the most important quotes, is easier to forget than it is to remember with this stuff. And I've had a couple of clients this week who we've had to have sessions with who are going through that moment of time. On this journey, all of you who are looking to heal or to create something, you're going to come up against mental, emotional blocks. You're going to get past them and you're going to think you've done it, and then you're going to hit a really big one. And it becomes this thing where it makes you feel a bit downhearted. It makes you feel like you're not actually achieving what you want to achieve, and you're at that point where you're about to give up. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about that, okay? So what we have to do is we have to be so in love with the idea of what we want to create that the amount that it's going to overcome the amount of pain that we have to go through to get through it to become it. You see, there's a transitional period with this work where you are going to come up against yourself hard. And I don't want you to think that this has to be a really difficult process. But if it has been years of years of the same emotional trauma, the same different things that you've been living with, reacting to, you are going to come up against yourself a bit. And sometimes you're going to hit a wall and it's going to feel like you've hit the wall so hard. One of the most beautiful things about that, though, is that you just need to realign your energy. Having a coach or a community like my free Facebook group can really be the deciding factor on that. Because it's someone who you can discuss it with, who can help you see the clear vision again of that future that you should fall in love with. You see, we need to ignore the current state of our reality. If you're trying to heal and you've hit that wall emotionally and it just says, this is too hard, plus I've still got the symptoms, plus I've got this. How do we ignore that reality then? Well, one of my favourite things is, and you can see this in various testimonials from Dr. Joe and from even my clients now, is that we need to have a why, a reason why. The best way to ignore reality is to have a bigger reason why we want to change it than why we want to react to it. So we need to really start to work on our reason why we want to do the thing we do. Why are you looking for the healing? Why are you looking for the new abundance? What is the reason? For someone like myself who just wanted to follow my truth, I have various reasons why. I've just always wanted to help people and be able to speak freely about my beliefs. And so that's a big reason why I started doing this channel like this. Also, I've got my wonderful family and children. They are worth overcoming any pain and disbelief. Any time that I see that there's something in myself that I need to overcome and I need to change, that I just have to hold them in my mind's eye and say this is for them as well as me. Sometimes we need a reason beyond ourselves to keep doing this, and it doesn't have to be someone else. It can just be, you can even make your reason why an image of the future that feels so good to you. I'd be interested to know what your why is down below. But also, what I mean by that is, because when you're coming up against these barriers, when you're going to hit that wall where it says, this belief is the hardest belief to break because you've done all the other higher level stuff, you've worked really hard to overcome them, now you need to overcome this level. you're going to hit it really hard. It's going to make you almost want to quit. That's why having a why at this point is it. And I was speaking to one of my clients the other day, and I was like, why do you want all of this stuff? And we just spoke about it. And it came out that, it was about her son, just wanting that sort of feeling of freedom and happiness with her son. And I said, why can't you have that now then? Why can't you live in that state now? And it was just a real game changer for her, and she's just buzzed. If you go to my Facebook group, I've got a text message from her up there that she allowed me to share. And it's just a real buzz, man, to help people with like that. And so I'm helping you today. Think about that reason why you need to get beyond yourself. Also, the thing is, it's like, let's not get too locked up in the current situation. Another client of mine who's really inspired me, she says, even when she's doubting that she's doing all these creations, and she, in the first week of working with me, manifested $500, children are sleeping better, children's teeth are better, just you name it. Again, there's a text message on my Facebook group, you need to check it out. And she said, I'm having doubts that this was me, but I'm just saying, well, it doesn't matter whether it's me or not, because I know what my future is. And I just thought, that is it. That's the key to ignoring reality. It's just, no matter what is happening, what direction you're going in, we can ignore the current state of reality and just be in love with the future that we're going into. So this is the key for you guys, So I want you to know that today it's about really having a reason why you're doing what you're doing. Like I said, one of my favorite testimonials is that woman who went surfing, hurt her back. And many of you will know this because you would have watched them like me. Why can't I remember her name right now? But she had a grandchild, and her daughter said, no, you've got to do this for your grandchild. And because she was about to give up, she was like thinking, maybe I can't live like this anymore. Really horrible way of thinking, bless her. And she said, no, I'm going to go camping on the mountain out the back of my house with my family, and I'm going to walk there. And that was her why. And then she didn't allow anything that brought her down to come into her experience. No negativity was allowed to come into her experience, even the feeling of the news being on in the telly. So get your why, really commit to it, and then say, do you know what? I know what my medicine is. I need to live in a state of as much joy as possible throughout the day, and maintain a clear focus on the destination that I'm going to. And I will get there, because every time I do a meditation, every time I say my affirmations, every time I look in the mirror and say, gosh, I love you, I know that I'm having an effect on matter, I'm having an effect on myself, and I'm doing this, okay? So that's your inspiration for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please do make sure to like, share and subscribe. Comment down below. It helps many more people see this video, so your help is appreciated. Also, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching all the previous ones, and I'll see you guys around soon.